Yo, come on, nothing but love, nothing but respect. You know what we do, what we don't, what we is, what we isn't, what we is here today, bringing you guys and girls Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, Chapter 7. I am excited for this. Last chapter ended with Boruto and Mitsuki about to throw hands, and it also ended with a little bit of, not controversy, but questionality with the whole Ino 100-kilometer range thing. I did some videos on that. Some people did not like those videos. Other people did like those videos. Look, all I'm going to say on that regard is I'm just going to keep reading and they're either going to answer my questions or they're not. It's as simple as that. But that being said, we're here today for the greatness that is Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Chapter 7. If you haven't read the chapter already, go read the chapter. What are you doing? Stop wasting your time. But hey, we're here to get into the greatness, but before we do, you know what to do, you know what is appreciated, you know what is expected at this point in time. Subscribe to the channel, help us hit our goal of 333 subscribers, and yeah, let's get into it. The name of the chapter is The Whereabouts of the Sun. I'm wondering if Boruto's going to be able to clear this up with Mitsuki, or if Mitsuki's going to be a little too hard-headed and a little too stubborn. Also though, I love this cover here. I love the snake scale design in the background. It actually, from an art standpoint, actually looks pretty damn amazing. And Mitsuki just looks clean as anything standing there. So I actually really like that. That being said, let's get into it. Alright, so we're picking up with them. It's a little bit of a flashback. I am the moon hovering in the darkness, with no light of my own to cast. Which is why I need you. You, who are my sun, for as long as you illuminate me, I can shine too, and light up the darkness with my lunar glow. The problem is, you've been switched, right? You give my life meaning, permission to live and be here. You make me feel that. Kawaki. If it's really the person that made you feel that, I would just say, like, surely something would feel off when their histories get swapped around. The way they're acting now would be clearly different, would it not? Ooh, he's come raging in. Boruto throws out some shuriken just to divert it. He blocks with some chakra snakes, deflecting them. He doesn't actually take the attack. He deflects them to nearby trees by the looks of it. Or maybe that's to the underbelly of one of the chakra snakes. But he sends out 3 at Boruto. Boruto, like, legit just pirouetting through them all, right? He's just backflipping, dodging, weaving. We've got them all charging in. So we've got 1 takes a dive at him, 2 come from left and right, then all 3 barrage down on him. Boruto uses the flying Raijin technique to go to a seal up on a tree behind him, where the shuriken got deflected to, so it was a branch. Where's Kawaki? I was expecting him to be the one tailing me, not you. What does it matter when I'm the one who's here right now? Kawaki's out cold, thanks to Mitsuki's snake venom. He didn't want you to catch onto him through Kawaki's Otsutsuki aura, is what I was told. In short, Mitsuki's gone rogue. I think I understand your power level. It must be way off the charts to make Code retreat, which tells me Kawaki is no match for you right now. I can't let him get himself killed, no matter the cost. Don't, Mitsuki. If he doesn't stand a chance against me, neither do you. So this fight is pointless. There's one other reason why I left Kawaki behind. So I can let loose completely without deferring to him. What? What do you mean? That's between me and him. So we now see 4 of these snakes come out, and then he shoots more snakes out of his arms. He's really his father's son in that regard, just shooting snakes forth. What do we get? We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He shoots out at least 9 snakes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, there's only 4 on that arm, and there's 5 on the other. He shoots out at least 5 snakes. They go shooting through, and it looks like the snakes spawn more snakes, which he detaches into snake clones. Ooh, and then the snake clones just use more snakes. So it's a divide and conquer tactic. Snake clones? Question mark? He jumps out the way. The snakes just shoot through the trees. More is not necessarily better, you know. You're destroying the environment. You're the root of the problem. So just die already, for the sake of this world. I may be to blame for sure, but I can't die yet. I have a ton of things to do, which is why I don't have time to play around. Ooh, and he changes direction mid-air, blitzes through the snake. Looks like he actually cuts off the head of one of them. There's 3 Mitsuki clones in front. His lightning chakra starts sparking and crackling as he gets one clean sweep through all of them, deactivating all the clones. We have another snake come down in front of him and change into a Mitsuki clone, and he cuts it down too. Ooh! Oh, okay, I thought that was Boruto there, not Mitsuki. Okay, then a Mitsuki clone comes from behind, is about to hit him with a kunai, the blunt side, or go for a reverse gripped slash with it. And Naruto just, like, pirouettes, again, just spins through him and cuts clean through the torso, not once, but twice. It looks like there's 2 distinct impacts there, so it looks like 2 spins, just completely blitzing Mitsuki. So fast. What a monster. And Mitsuki starts trying to weave some handstands, so Boruto matches Snake Lightning. Ooh. Okay, it's a bit hard to tell, but Mitsuki's the one that uses the Snake Lightning. Snake Lightning is cool. Actually having lightning that you can like channel and redirect, it really reminds me of NL with his bird, wolf, and dragon attacks. Naruto matches over with a single thunderbolt, which just completely dispels all the thunder and lightning in the area. There's a huge dust cloud, and in the midst of it, Boruto draws his sword and stops short of Mitsuki's neck. Go ahead, get it over with. You think you came prepared to die, when in fact, it's you. Oh, you think... Okay, sorry, I misread that. You think you came prepared to die, when in fact, it's that you've lost hope. You're feeling desperate. What? It's because your faith has been shaken. What you believe, or rather, what you want to believe. What you want to believe in, you can no longer trust. What are you talking about? Kawaki, the sun that had been illuminating you lost its radiance at some point. Isn't that what you feel? Ino, could you pick up Mitsuki's voice too? I want to hear the full conversation. Don't be ridiculous. That would open up our conversation to them as well. It's way too risky. You don't know a thing, Boruto. You're a grudge-bearing traitor. Stop pretending to know me. And he puts a sword away. But you see, I do know. The current whereabouts of your son, at the very least. What? I'm your son. It's that simple. Man just said with his chest out, I'm the thing that gives you purpose in life, bro. It's me. Me and my Sasuke drip. Me and my Sasuke sword. Right? It's me. I'm the reason you get up in the morning. Mitsuki looks at him a little bit shitty. Spawns a snake around him. Typical. What's he going to use other than a snake at this point? It goes to bite. How dare you? You're my son? You have some nerve. And yet, why hasn't this snake attacked me yet? Why haven't you gotten loose? You could have a few different ways. I bet you realized quite a while back that he's not it. That Kawaki's not your son. No matter how close you stick to him, he refuses to illuminate you. It can't be. That's not possible. It's natural to feel confused. Yet, you know it's true. For you're the only one who gets to decide what it takes to be your son. And he looks shook too. The snake recoils. What the hell? Who the hell are you? Don't worry, I have no intention of killing Kawaki. That's a misunderstanding. Though I do need to settle things with him at some point. But that's between us bros. Just the two of us. Why? Why did you kill Lord Seventh? Lord Seventh is alive and safe. And Kawaki and Ino get a chill as they realize. His wife too. That's all I can say right now. Boruto. Mitsuki, I believe you're perfectly capable of shining on your own. But if you insist on needing a son, come find me anytime. What the heck? Naruto's alive? Get yourself alone, Boruto. We need to talk. Ooh, and Kawaki's waking up now. And Ida's looking at him. Kawaki? Where the hell is that bastard Mitsuki? So in summary, thanks to Ida's Shinjitsu omnipotence, our memories have all been rewritten to reflect what Kawaki desires? Yeah. Just so you know, don't bother trying to figure out how omnipotence actually works. You'll soon forget it anyway. What? In fact, this is far from the first time you're hearing about it. Sarada and class rep have already told you numerous times. No way. The very concept of omnipotence won't stick in your memory. Ever. It fades away over time. That's part of its power. So I need you to trust that Kawaki and I switch places without any proof. Though, you did figure it out on your own. That's no mean feat. It's damn impressive. How do we reverse it? We can't. Those altered memories are all real to you. Besides, even if we could, it wouldn't resolve the issue between me and him. Kawaki sealed Dad away in order to protect him. So there's no point unless he's satisfied and undoes it himself. Otherwise, he's just bound to do it again. If I were you, I'd be thinking about rescuing Naruto and killing Kawaki. He may want to kill me, but I don't feel the same. I just want to slug him, and then make up, that's all. Alright, I hear you. But Boruto, if you have no intent to kill Kawaki, you need to understand that you'll have to continue taking false blame regarding Naruto. Seeing his omnipotence effect lies with Kawaki, I'd like to avoid making him feel cornered again, which means not exposing what he did quite yet. So you'll need to stay a fugitive. You okay with that? Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't expecting otherwise. Oh, and we're cutting back okay, we're cutting back to the 10-tail Grimes. Let's go. It's curious, this world. The more knowledge I acquire, the more questions arise, and the more things I don't know. If anything, the knowledge reveals my ignorance. It's fascinating. By the way, it's been gradually occurring to me that none of the books here seem to hold the answers to my question. So let's pay a visit to Uzumaki Naruto. Are they going to have the power to go into that other dimension to talk to Naruto directly? Or are they going to have to follow in by taking Kawaki and then using Kawaki to force their way in? That is really interesting. Mind you, I am still super disgusted by their feet, right? Their creepy ass Frieza feet with their technically claw marks on their feet, right? By the way, I know just like, this is just a side point, right? But calling them claw marks when this entire time they just look like studded leather, that is one thing artistically that I would have just wished that they would have just said it's a mark or a seal instead of a scratch, right? Because it is leather with metal studs. It looks the same on everyone. And it is just something that just like eats away at the back of my psyche where I'm just like, it's not a claw mark. I know it's a claw mark, but it's not a claw mark. It's freaking leather, man. They're like Anakin out here going, I want a leather suit and make it metal and studded, right? That's beside the point. That being said, this is Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Chapter 7. This is a great chapter. I love the emotional connection being made with Boruto and Mitsuki. I love that they're actually being able to see and sense that sort of stuff for themselves and sort that out themselves. It makes a lot of sense of like just having the ability to make those discernments yourself, especially when they're supposed to be hyper-intelligent people. I love that we're getting a little bit more understanding on how omnipotence works. It is really interesting and intriguing to see how it goes. I'm still really curious, though, to find out where these guys are actually stationed. Like, are they still just living out of that dimension where Boruto was before, which was where Sasuke was when he originally saw the Ten Tails? Or have they got, like, a new base of operations, right? Because, like, what I'm sort of seeing in the background here is it looks like those cubes that Ishiki makes, right, is around the back of them so that people can't sense them. but like it depends from panel to panel. Like in the top right panel, you can see the cube, right? In the panel on the left, the last page, you can see the outline of the cube, right? But then in the one of him going, the more knowledge I acquire, the more questions arise, the whole area looks blacked out, right? So I'm like, is he using this as like a little sensory zone so no one can sense where he is so he can continue his reading? We also have Sasuke being the one to sit with him, so it's like, it really seems like he's the one in charge and the Sasuke one is the one like right next to him, which is also interesting since the Sasuke one wants to kill Uzumaki Naruto and the other one wants information from them, so it seems like that's going to be the first step, trying to like go into that world to get Naruto. That being said, there's so many more questions. I'm going to have to reread this chapter a few times, get my head around it, and see if there's any little Easter eggs that I pick up in it. That being said, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. If you haven't done so already, like I said at the beginning of the video, subscribe to the channel. Help us hit our goal of 333 subscribers. Give the video a thumbs up and all that good stuff. Check out the link tree in the description down below if you haven't done so already. It'll take you to things like my Twitter, Twitch, Discord, where you can join and talk anything anime and manga related, and my TikTok, where I do a bunch of short form content, including going live all the time, talking about these series, from inverse to crossverse to just plot related stuff and thematical sort of stuff. So be sure to check that stuff out. I'm sure you guys and girls will love it. And if you haven't done so already, give the video a thumbs up. Hit the bell icon for more notifications for content like this. And until the next chapter of Boruto, or until the next video of my new watch, whatever it is you're here for, thank you guys and girls for coming through. Couldn't do it without you. Nothing but love, nothing but respect. Have a damn good day. Goodbye.